Hi, morning guys, it's Tariq here for my 6th video. You'd have to excuse me, I've got a bit of a sore throat, so sorry if I don't sound so good on the phone. I originally shooted this video a couple of days ago, but for some reason I couldn't upload it, so I had to kind of reshoot it. So I'll just do this one again. So I've recently been watching, pardon me, a TV series on Netflix. Can you guess what it's called? Yeah, that's it. It's called Black Mirror. And I think it's a really good series. Basically, each episode is different. And the running theme is orientated basically around technology and the impact that has on human life and human relationships. It's probably one of the best series I've seen for a long time, and I think it's very cleverly written. The latest episode is about basically this couple and the impact video games have on their relationship as well. So I won't tell you obviously too much. I don't want to spoil the episode. But, but mobile phones. I've kind of talked about it in as a kind of topic of discussion with my students, and I think mobile phones now they're just basically like mobile mini computers, mobile PCs. I think gone are the days where, mobile phones were just used just for basically making a call, and now you can do all kinds of things on them, pay bills, use them as sat-navs, go on the internet. So it's kind of ironic that I'm talking to you about a mobile phone, using a mobile phone. My own personal view is I think mobile phones actually, the impact which it has on people, it does more bad than good. I'll give you an example. As you know, I work in college, I'm a teacher, and I've seen that so many times groups of students sat together. I've seen about 5 or 6 students, for example, they're all sat together in a small little group, not actually talking to each other. They're just sat there like zombies on the mobile phones, kind of tapping away, looking on the text messages, reading the internet and whatnot. And I think this is really to the detriment of communication skills. It actually zombifies, I believe, the youngsters. So I think in that respect, mobile phones, technology is like a tool, like a vice. So where I think a vice, it can be used for you. So say, for example, this was a vice, put it there. It can be, it's not really a vice, but you get my kind of point. If this was a vice, it can be used for you as a tool where it can kind of support you, or it can be used against you and it can crush you. And I think what these things are doing are crushing people's confidence and ability to communicate effectively. I'd say more so the youngsters, because obviously if you're in my kind of age group, I didn't really get my mobile phone. My first actual, gosh, I think it's about 5 years ago when I got my first Android. So I'm kind of showing my age there, but I think they're actually quite a bad thing. Mobile phones. I think you have to be very mindful of how you use them, by not getting distracted with them. I mean, one of the habits which I have is I just turn my phone off when I go to sleep at night, because I don't think it's good to get disturbed with incoming messages, etc. Also, I believe there's some research which has come to light which shows that if you have your mobile phone on and it's in close proximity to your head, there is actually a risk of getting some cancer due to the radiation which it emits. So just from a health point of view, I think it's worth kind of bearing that in mind. When I meet friends, I also turn it off. I think there's no need to have it on. One of the things which I hate is when I speak to people and they're looking at the mobile phones. I think it's so rude, and I think this is not a good thing. Mobile phones, be careful of how you use this, because I think it can actually do a lot of damage. So what's your opinions, guys? Do you think mobile phones are a good thing? Do you think they're a bad thing? I might actually, for my next mobile phone, ironically, go back to the old button ones, and then just, if I need a sat-nav or whatever, I'll just get one separately. Anyway, so just a quick video again, had to reshoot it. Hope you have a good day, have a good weekend, and we'll catch up soon. Okay, bye-bye.